You have a good excuse. He's slept in. He's had a long day.
Here it comes. Go.
All right. When last we left our band of mighty heroes, you guys had just infiltrated a group of bandits with the help of, well, one of the bandits. Xavier helped y'all get into good graces with Mother Night Thrush. You earned her trust by defeating some monsters that were problematic inside of the underground part of the stone house. You solved a 10,000-year-old puzzle, retrieved a priceless gauntlet that can allow you to wield intelligent magic items. Made a dwarf go crazy, locked him inside of said 10,000-year-old vault, made the leader disavow both of her most trusted underlings, and then the gang fucked off and left Roderick's Cove.
And we're the good guys.
It's a good job. I do want to say congratulations on all of that.
It's not our fault that her most trusted people were completely untrustworthy.
I mean, they are road bandits, so.
Yes.
I mean, they were very good at being bandits. They were just not very good at being
not bandits.
A team of bandits.
That's a better way of putting it. Then they're not good at being not bandits. But all right, you guys decided after they fucked off that y'all were going to let Sir Dwarf think about what he's done down in the vault for a little while and take yourself a rest. I imagine you probably sleep inside the stone house. It's a little cold in there. It's obviously doesn't have central heating and air. But you get so it's a little cold and misty in there in the early fall evenings. You probably light a fire right in the stove where Mother Night Thrush was cooking to keep yourself warm. And Xavier, being completely exhausted and just mentally defeated by what he's been doing, lays down a little early and falls
asleep. Disjointed. Right when you were talking about him.
He was busy eating breakfast.
About falling asleep, he realizes that he's not all that tired and lays in his cot staring at the ceiling while everybody talks. And he can choose to talk too if you'd like.
Hi, Casey. He chooses. Hey. I was just calling to say I love you.
No, you weren't.
I know, I wasn't.
We were trying to make sure you're okay, bud.
I can feel the glare from here.
Are we going to release this dwarf?
Was it a dwarf? On roll 20. Yeah. Well, while y'all are doing your nighttime talk, yeah. Of course, that doesn't mean don't join in. Join in, of course, but try and get leveled up on roll 20 when you can. But yeah. Anyways, so Raish has asked, what is the plans with the dwarf?
I'm already leveled.
Okay. Oh, good job.
I know that X wanted to go down there and mess with the dwarf and try to take his bag and release him. But
I think what we decided was because Talim, is it Talim now? Yes, Talim. Sorry. Or is it Titan? I apologize. He decided that he couldn't leave him locked away. It wasn't right. It wouldn't sit well with him. So then we were like, okay, let's go and try to get his bag and get him free.
Let's do it.
Having that bag would help.
Well, that's a question too. Is he gonna? He's okay. So explain to me. Like we saw the note. He's not a part of your gang. He's working with a different gang. Is that what's happening here?
No, he's part of my gang, but he betrayed them. It seems like to get like to either get money or something else.
Okay.
Or he has other allegiance besides us, and the other allegiance is more powerful. That's what I took from it. It's either like pure greed or pure fear.
It sounded like he was working with somebody else.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you, as a representative of this gang, go down there and confront him about it and like let him leave? Should he know that there's nobody else here except for us, or do we keep that under wraps and send him through the portal? Like, what do we do?
Well, we're back at town, so it's still a couple days to get back to him, isn't it?
No, we're not.
No, y'all slept in the stone house.
Yeah, that was it. You're right.
Taking the statue with us. Grace would not be happy if you left without it.
I think we should just go ahead and just lay everything out on the thing, because either he gives us the bag or he doesn't come out.
Okay, so you want to put him in that situation where like we want your bag.
That's
and we'll
pretty
release
much. That's pretty much X's idea here. He doesn't want to leave him there, but also he doesn't want to cross.
And what
the
if he
road
calls your
board
bluff?
keepers.
What if he refuses to give up that bag?
Then we camp out for a day or so.
Then we shut the door and leave.
I mean, if you give the guy a chance for redemption and setting his shit straight, I mean, if he sets his shit straight, he can come out and watch while I perform the exorcism on his friend.
Okay. Let's do it.
Fair enough.
Can y'all hear that?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that's not on recording. Some of my kids saying. Anyways, so yeah, so y'all have y'all already slept and are going downstairs, or is this still evening?
We already slept.
Okay. So, it's early morning. Y'all, make your way down there. Of course, it's still dark in the vault. It's still dark in the vault. You have, I assume Casey uses his dancing lights, and I think everybody else has at least dim light vision, so you can probably see a little bit further than Xavier can. But you get down to the vault. You turn the knobs and open the door, and you see inside this polished marble room. You remember last time you went in and you saw the bare pedestal where the sword once was, the chest where the gauntlets rested, and the room was inscribed with these shimmering, glowing red runes all around. All right. And this time you walk in, you send a light in ahead of you, and you see Doland, sitting, it just with his back to the door, knees up to his chest, looking around the room, his hands hanging in front of him. As you shine the light around the room, you see that over the runes there's scrawling blood, and also in the shape of the same runes, as if he's traced some of these runes in his own blood, trying to figure things out. He's just sitting in the middle of the floor, rocking back and forth, muttering, "I don't know what she said it would be here. She said that she said that it would be taken care of, and she knows all. She's going to get us back to where we belong to be. How are we going to do it? She's never wrong. It's got to be here. The glyphs have to mean something. What is it? What is it? What is it?" And he starts hitting himself in the head with his heel of his palm. What is it? What is it? Think, Doland. Think. What do you do?
Should we let X talk?
That's his guy, man. He knows why this guy is like this. I have no idea.
I'd almost whisper.
Like this.
I'd almost whisper to ask, "Hey, find out what the hell he's talking about. Supposed to be there."
Who is she? Who's he referring to?
That's what I was going to ask. So X walks in and he puts his hand on Dolan's shoulder.
jumps a little and looks over his shoulder at you. Stops muttering. Shocked, wide-eyed, pupils the size of pins. And he just stares at you without saying a word.
And X just looks at him and like he's eyeballing him for weapons and stuff like that, like making sure there's nothing near him, or not near him, not like making motions towards him or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't see any weapons on him. He seems to have left most of his stuff in his bag outside, his work bag. You do notice a plain-looking burlap sack hanging from his hip. He's not paying any mind to it, but it is attached to him. That he's just wearing his armor, various workman's things. See actually what he's got. I know he's got a weapon. What does he got? Where is his weapon? I don't think he's got a very big weapon. Okay. No, you see hanging from around his belt. You also see a couple of vials. One of them a glass vial that seems to be green and mixed with little flakes of black stuff inside, and the others are metallic and round and have fuses and look like bombs.
Okay. So he just asks, "Why, Dolan? Why cross us?"
He just looks at you. He's like it's just common knowledge. The mistress. She said it was what needed to be done.
And who's the mistress? Who made you sell out your brothers and sisters?
The head mistress of the peacocks, the peacock lady. She said that she would return the common folk of Marisia back to power. And we would take the power that once belonged to people and use it to form the land in our image, how we want it. And he's just looking around at the runes on the walls. Yeah, look down at his hands, and his fingertips are just dripping with blood.
What's the mistress's name? Tell me a name.
It's Costella. Mistress Costella.
And she promised you to make Marisia pure? Or is how you see it should be?
She said that once we take the power of the Thessalons, that we could shape it how we wanted. That we could make the new laws, and then we could put people where they belong, the blasphemers and the righteous, and then take care of the little folk.
What power is this?
Just all their powers. She said that there was something here that would help her control the power of the Runelords. And she said I would know it when I saw it, but there's nothing. There's nothing.
Do we already know about the Runelords, right?
Yeah, y'all have heard of them. I believe y'all got a little bit from Cordova, as well as what little bit y'all already would know.
So are you looking to collect these items to bring the Runelords back, or just for their power?
No, she said that if where is it? Oh, that's the wrong damn thing. I need here. Yeah. She said that if we took their items and conferred with her gods that we could be as powerful as they were. That they did not deserve their former place, and that we could do better with what they had. She said the Runelords don't deserve to be venerated, but we can take their power.
And what else did you sell yourself for? And I look down at the bag.
Is my beliefs, only my beliefs. And he looks down at the bag. He said, "This was for the riches of the vault that I was to return to the mistress. I don't think she wants it back empty."
You can give me the bag and I can fill it, just not with the treasure that's in here, with my own treasure. And I can let you walk out of here, and I can let you walk out of here and live. Unlike what Mother Night Thrush wants, to seal you in here and let you rot and die of starvation and lack of oxygen, and then let the rats eat you. Or go
What's
crazy and kill yourself, whichever comes first.
He looks at the bag and he looks around at the runes. He says, I don't believe the bag's any use without the Runelords' magics. And he just kind of like stands up and drops the bag to the ground. And he says, I'll go back. I'll tell her that it was empty. She'll know what to do. And he turns and just starts walking towards the exit. Silently, kind of in shock. And,
I put my hands on his shoulder again.
huh? What?
You know they'll come after you. And that's it.
So so the only thing you'll get from him is his bag.
And what is it?
Roll spellcraft.
22.
That is a level 1 bag of holding.
Nice.
Cool.
All right.
Very
Okay,
cool.
so you taking that one?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade your thing here so we know we have a bag of holding. That'll be useful.
All right.
So we're obviously we need to leave here too. So we're just gonna follow him like up and out of here, and he just kind of walks off out into the woods.
No. Dohor's gonna stop him and be like, "You need to follow our friend here. Your what was her name again?"
Mother Night Thrush?
No. The woman that he was gonna bless.
Costello. Oh yeah, your girl.
Oh, Charlize.
Yeah, Charlize. That's it. He'll stop him and be like, "You need to say goodbye to Charlize first," and then he just motions over like, "Go do your thing."
Yeah, I mean, if he's going towards that room, I'm already there waiting with the holy water, the bless, and just like, are you ready?
Yeah, he goes and he sees her body and yes, it's yes, I'm ready. And he kneels down and like crosses her arms over her chest
And bear in mind, she already heard you say your piece last night. We won't have any talk of rocks.
Well, a rock is a lot like a man.
No. Do you want me to do the ritual or not, old man?
Yes, please, of course, please. And the tear rolls down his cheek. He's just put her at peace.
This is just Tathon's first technical exorcism. He's going to take the body. He's going to place his hand across the head that he thinks is still attached to the body, maybe, but it's all in the same pile, so it works out for him.
It's all in
And
the
he's
same
going to cast. And he's going to start casting the Abadar blessing of freedom of spirit as he pours the holy water across the body and the symbol of a key.
Okay.
Unlock her soul.
Yeah. There is no visible specter for you to see like dissolve because she hasn't reconstituted yet. But yeah, as you're sitting there and you're just pouring the holy water over her body and saying your prayers, you feel like the room get lighter, as if as if some great evil has dissipated. You still feel a bit of disquiet about your atmosphere in general, where you are, the dungeon itself, but you feel as if the presence has gone.
And I'm out of spells for the day.
Perhaps somebody should say some words.
And you can now.
You got me beat on improv tonight. I don't think I can improv a eulogy for a character I didn't know right now.
No,
Sorry.
he said enough. He did say enough last night. Thought
Dolan
Tathon
delivers a
best.
beautiful eulogy, and we all go on.
Wow.
Can we grab this?
Behind us and
Eulogy, and everybody
Can we go
just
grab
sits
all
there.
the items? Can we go
Do what?
grab all the items from his room? I don't think we did that. Or if we did, I'm sorry.
I hope
really
you did.
distracted.
Do I need to go run them off again, Devin?
Pretty sure we did.
I think you left him only like his bag and some
Yeah, we got lots of potions and Masterworks Cestus and some things like that from his room. I don't know if there was anything major in there.
Yeah, you got all that. Okay, good.
Okay, I don't remember it. Okay, cool.
All right.
There are worse things to forget.
So,
All right,
right,
so we're gonna
so-
fill up on all the loot in this place and head on out.
as you guys pack your bags and head on out, you're making your way towards town, and you start to see, heavier than your average day, a bunch of people taking the path heading towards town. Getting to Halen's Ferry, and you have to wait in a little bit of a line. Probably talk amongst yourselves for just a couple minutes, try and figure out what's going on before you realize it's Star Day. Today is the weekly bazaar in the town circle.
Have you been gone that long?
It is. Yeah, it's
What's
been a
Star
full,
Day?
It's been a full week. This is the
No.
Between-
Tathon doesn't know what Star Day is.
how does Tethon not? It's a day of the week.
It's
like
Star Day is a day of week, dude. It's just like it's like
It's
Saturday.
It's like Monday.
But I don't know if we had the festival and the marketplace type stuff we did back then.
You did. That's been a
okay.
common thing, like just a common Sunday, flea market situation.
Okay. I was having a Marty McFly moment. Sorry.
No, it's all right. In fact, I completely forgot what I was about to do.
But
Marty.
Mark us a list of all the things we could find at the yard sale.
Yeah. You well, you each get to roll a D100 as you come into town. I gotta find it.
With 96.
Man, you're gonna get everything you ever.
Oh, no, X got me with a 97.
Shit.
97.
It's probably the same thing.
Bring it up the rear.
Give me a
You know that
minute.
means I have no good rolls left for the day, right?
Of course. That's exactly how that works.
But what it means is 96 is actually a bad roll.
Yeah. Shit.
It
That's
costs you 96% of more than what you thought.
Yeah, damn it.
I'm sorry, I gotta.
Although I'm going through the Hero Lab just to see what level 2 spells I can do, showing only valid items. And there's one that I might end up doing the next time we sleep.
What is
It's
that?
called Ghost Whip. A 15-foot long lash of ghostly effervescence appears in your hand. The weapon is treated as a ghost touch whip with no enhancement bonuses. You can wield it as a whip if you are proficient. Attacks with a ghost whip are resolved as incorporeal touch attacks. The whip affects only creatures you attack with it. Passing through objects the other creature is in path and thereby allowing you to ignore cover between you and the target. When the Ghost Whip attack passes through a total cover, the target is treated as having total concealment. And yada yada yada. Get over here.
Nice.
That's cool.
All right. So, it's supposed to be a D20. I don't want to make you guys re-roll because some of y'all had some good rolls. But let's see. So a 29, that is the bottom 30%. So you can have, let's see, 29. You can have an alchemical item of your choice, Tathan. An alchemical item of your choice chosen from Ultimate Equipment at 10% of its normal price.
Nice.
So yeah.
I need a link.
Good luck with that.
Right?
Yeah. You might just Google alchemical items Pathfinder, and maybe you'll find something cool.
I'm assuming I get the same thing with an 18.
You actually get a piece of adventuring gear, clothing, food, drink, or trade good of your choice at 10% its normal price. I think you rolled the same thing last time. In the bottom 20%.
Can I find a cow again?
You absolutely can probably find that. Find
Gotta have the
definitely
cow.
livestock.
Like, what the hell is with you buying all these cows, man?
Get them good deals.
Well, everyone knows that he runs the thing, so they always bring in the cow deals.
Did you say 10% of cost?
10% of normal price, yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, and both Zanza and Xavier probably would make sense. I bet you guys would be sticking a little close together at the market today. You both find a potion or scroll of your choice at 10% of its normal price.
Oh.
So yeah, that would be anything in this town that is less than $2,000. You'll find available. So yeah, you probably can't buy a potion of resurrection, but
Yeah, anyone got suggestions?
might actually be able to find a scroll of resurrection. Hold on. No, that's 10 grand.
He said I could find any alchemical item at 10%, right?
Yes, within that same,
That
like,
book.
yeah. Well, it can't be like a $5 grand item because that's just not.
Oh
good.
yeah, no, because I can afford that.
Yeah.
Technically, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay, well, you
Right.
guys.
Xavier wants a potion of remove curse.
Remove curse. Yeah, definitely. you walk into the potion shop and your stomach starts just growling, and you're like, I want to eat them all. And then right up there on the shelf, in a bargain bin, or right up there at the cash register, in like a bargain bin, you see sitting on top, kind of covered in dust and a little off color, a potion of remove curse, 90% off.
I could see him just walking up, grabbing it, chugging, and saying, "I'm buying this."
I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Oh,
So Xavier doesn't even ask the guy for it. He just goes, if it's like behind the counter, he just goes behind it, grabs it, pops the cork, swallows it, and then he's like, how much? I don't know how much a normal one costs.
I think there's 750. Actually, I've got roll. I don't have Hero Lab open. Ooh. Remove curse Pathfinder. It doesn't. Yeah, we'll say you buy it for 75 because I think it's a $750 scroll. I mean, $750 potion. And if it's not, then yeah, we'll give you your money back.
Okay, that's fine.
I have some things I'd like to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to buy a mead, a wasp mead, for 40 gold pieces, which is 10% of its cost.
Okay.
And I would like to visit the cleric who said he was going to masterwork my weapon.
Okay. All right. There's you find him. He's blessing people in the church. Yeah, and reaching out, getting a couple coppers, and he'll go by and he'll wave his hands and heal some sick, and then hold out his other hand for a couple copper and move on.
When you are finished doing all of this, are you ready for? Can you cast this on?
Yeah. Yes. I believe there was the matter of price. What did I say it was? Like 50 gold or something? Do you remember?
Say that again.
They said what was the price? Do you remember?
It will be. You said the price would be
Baby.
in components and 300 for masterwork. So 300.
Okay, 300. I love you, baby.
Yeah. So after shopping about, Raish has all the components, in, so he's going to give him that and his money.
Absolutely, and he says, "All right, I'll just be a minute," and he goes over to the altar and he lays them down and like lays out the components and takes off his his golden key and waves it over, and you see all the components kind of shimmer and meld into the gun. I don't think that's really what happens, but it's what happens now. And and he hands it back to you, and it's this beautiful shining, like all the rust has come off of your gun, and you pull the trigger and it just click 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 click.
As a matter of fact, when everyone else sees Raish, his gun is now gold plated with ivory inlaid handles.
I like it.
Snazzy.
Yeah, you get to choose however it looks when you do this. And I think that's what he wants. Maybe there's
Although is that going to be good for him because he's just constantly going to be looking and going, my precious.
Keep trying to put it in his mouth.
he keeps it in, puts it in his wrist sheath, so it pops right out. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. So he's got that going on now.
Yeah, I imagine that you probably spend half the day just flipping the gun, like breaking the barrel open and then flipping it closed. You're like, it doesn't squeak anymore.
This is amazing. Yeah, he's like, he takes the guy, and goes on his way. That's kind of what he wanted to do.
Dahor, what you finding?
I'm still trying to figure out what I want. I'm trying to flip through things to find. Because for potions and that, I'm almost thinking of some stupidly strong healing potion.
This is another one you can scroll through Hero Lab pretty good for this.
Actually, let me pull back up Hero Lab. I was going through spells still. Let's see, where was it again? Was it any potion or scroll?
Any potion or scroll.
Where do I go to look those?
In the magic tab. There's a whole bunch of potions and oils.
Okay, so only valid items.
Also, I want to find somewhere to buy a bottle of ink.
A bottle of ink?
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Those are that's so common. You can probably find it at just half a dozen different little boutique shops set up. There's one you pass by it and it's Jesus. It's the ruby cherry, and they've got drapes that they've hung off of their stall, and and then you pass by another golden magnolias, and they've got lacy dresses, and you have obviously wandered into the consignment shop area, but you see on different tables the designer soaps and artisan inks of this is squid ink, and this we ground up pure black night crawlers and extracted their blood to make this rich reddish black.
You said any kind of scroll?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Where do you get I think the scrolls are in gear.
Gear.
Yeah, let me see if I can find scrolls. Click to add new gear. Huh.
Yeah, if anyone's got suggestions, it'd be good. Something good for.
In there. Keep looking. We'll find something cool.
I don't know. I know I saw the dreamlike, and that seems like a really good thing to have.
What is that?
Anyone who takes a full night's rest while in possession, while having the dreamlike and applied to them, can remove a supernatural curse or affliction.
Oh, cool.
I think it also has a secondary effect that you can like consume it to immediately get a fresh save on that. It's interesting.
Yeah. Zanza, you can get things like a potion of invisibility for 30, or like potion of bull strength for 30. But those are also things that you would normally be able to afford. So you can get things like oil of magic weapon for 180. Yeah. Or oil of magic weapon 3 for 180. Yeah.
Like I was thinking, like potion wise, at the bare minimum, something like potion of cure serious wounds, since it's the biggest healing potion.
And that would be 75 gold.
So wait, where were all those scrolls at?
I could not find the scrolls. So let's see. Yeah, remove curse is a $75 potion this way. I could not find the scrolls. I think scrolls are pretty much just anything that you like. You want any spell that you want to put into a scroll. I'm not sure. A levitate. Cool.
Hey, what does masterwork do for armor?
Armor check penalties.
Oh yes. Thank you for knowing that.
There was one potion that I had seen that was like, it was under 3,000 gold, and it would end up giving you like an AC +5.
I can absolutely let you get that. AC +5. That's something you'd probably be able to find. Yeah. Where is it? Magic vestment +5. 3,000 gold. Yeah, I'd say it's a simple enough potion that you can find it in that shop for 300. Yeah, something you can keep in your back pocket for a really hard battle.
Because it's either that, or technically, if we stay under the $2,000 cost, according to this table of scroll costs, it says basically if it's a cleric, druid, or wizard, I'm trying to remember. I'm classified as a wizard, isn't it?
You're classified as a cleric.
Cleric, okay. So that would mean that I could have up to a 6th level spell, and it'd still only be 1,650 gold.
Shit. Yeah.
Otherwise, 7th level is 2,275.
Yeah. So I mean, you could take a chance on a fucking badass spell. If you can find a 6th level spell that you wanna have stuck into a scroll.
I might have to look a little bit on that then.
That's a big choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only down thing about the this bargain hunt thing, is that it's really cool. It lets you get all kinds of stuff pretty cheap, but like now you're like, oh man, I got to decide. Like, it's of my choice. Like, why couldn't it have just given me a table that you guys roll and you get this thing?
Well, we might have to just continue on as I circle back.
Yeah, that's fine. Just make a note. And you can take the week to figure out what potion you want. And Dathan, did you say what you wanted?
I had an idea.
Okay.
But I saw a couple things that just sounded really cool. That would probably catch Tathon's eye, even though they're probably not very useful. The most useful thing I found was the dream lichen, or the dream lichen, whatever it's called. Yeah. But the other things that I saw that I was like, that sounds cool. I could throw that in something, but it doesn't really do much. There was a thunderstone, which I immediately saw and went, I'm evolving to Raichu. And I saw dragons rose, and I'm like, ooh, dragons. But neither really does anything spiffy. The only thing I can think of that if I could buy a dream lichen, and we have that when we need it, that's gonna be a big deal for somebody. So, do I have 200 gold right now? I completely lost track of my loot and my money.
It's on the Google. It's on the Google Drive.
Can I get the link again? I think I forgot to bookmark it, or I deleted my bookmark because I'm an idiot. I was trying to read my folders and I think I lost it. Yep, I did.
All right, I posted it there,
out of the folder.
and I posted it there.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
There you go. Two different chats.
Forever navigate that many tabs.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
See. That's rage.
So yeah, Jeremy,
yeah.
as an example of something I could potentially get that made me just go ooh, is a level 6 bull strength mass.
Oh God. That sounds awful.
Yeah, I'll take the dream lichen for 200.
Okay.
Trebek.
Okay, that works.
Actually, how much money do I have? Okay, I got 1,300. Okay, I got enough gold for things. All right, I'll keep looking at this because I'm already seeing a couple that are like ooh, like one of which is banishment.
So,
Wait, did other people? X, and I'll kind of lean over to. Did you stuff a bunch of shit in my bag when I was walking by earlier? There's a bunch of stuff in my bag that I didn't realize was there. And I'm talking about like the potion of air bubble.
Yeah, all that stuff got divvied up
Percentile
during
fly.
when we picked it up, man. Like I had to put it in somebody's stuff, so it ended up in yours.
I'm like looking through my bag and I'm like, ooh, a thunderstone. That's
No,
exactly what I wanted.
RPG purposes, consider that we divvied this up after combats. We just don't RP it out.
Somebody unlooted my bag.
Unlooted my bag.
It's like getting looted, but in reverse.
I pickpocketed all that into your bag.
It's like that's like the best pickpocket ever. Rage.
Enjoy. I tried to help.
Now what's missing?
where's my extra socks? Damn it!
I knew I'll wait that sock on. Hey, Jeremy, real quick question. The wrist sheath, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I carry a gun in that? It says the wrist sheath can hold 1 forearm length item, such as a dagger, dart, or wand.
Like the goblin dagger?
I'm gonna roll a die for that because why not?
Don't roll a die. Make a real decision.
Yes.
Yes.
I like rolling
roll
dice.
Roll a die more.
All right, now here's a quick question I have since I'm going through some of these spells and they look really good. If I go to use one of these scrolls, because it's a level 6 scroll, isn't there a chance that the scroll will fail if I try and cast it?
Probably.
Depends on your caster level.
Yeah. If you fail casting a scroll, you don't lose the scroll.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I fail to use it, then I can try using it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I do think, doesn't it? Is activating a scroll in combat? Is that just like a single round thing, or is that like a multiple rounds?
You'd have to look it up. I think it's the same amount of time that it costs to cast the spell.
Okay. Cool.
Aside from pulling the scroll out. Yeah.
Because like a good example of one of the ones I saw was cure moderate wounds mass.
Okay, that's cool.
So it says this spell functions like a mass cure light wounds, except that it cures 2d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level.
Jesus.
So I could be like, "We're saved, boys!" Thunk. Which honestly, I think we may have needed at this point. It's either that or banishment.
Banishment sounds fun.
Sounds potent.
Because that enables me to force a creature out into this ethereal plane, basically, or extraplanal.
Any creature?
Let's see. It says a banishment spell is a more powerful version of the dismissal spell. It enables you to force extraplanar creatures out of your home plane. As many as 2 hit dice of creatures per caster level can be banished. You can improve a spell's chance of success by presenting at least one object or substance that the target hates, fears, or otherwise opposes. And then it goes on to more specifics.
That's pretty cool.
So that means with that, if I have 2 hit dice, I'm what, a 2d8 or something for my hit dice or whatever, I could potentially banish like 16 creatures.
Holy shit. I mean, and you're at 4 hit dice.
Oh, I'm at d4 for the hit dice?
Oh no,
What's your
you are
level?
at you're at 4d8 is what your hit dice are.
So
What's your level 4?
does that mean I just use 2 hit dice, so that would be just 2 enemies, or I roll 2 hit dice and whatever it rolls is the amount of creatures I can make go poof?
Let's see. I'm googling
Because
it.
that's at caster level, so technically I'd cast at level 6. So I could use basically all my hit dice worth of creatures.
For each such object. All right. Oh no, okay. As many as 2 hit dice of creatures per caster level. So no, all right. So you, it's how many? 2 hit dice of creatures per caster level. Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying. It makes it sound like I roll 2 hit dice. Let's just say I roll a 4 and a 4. That'd be 8 creatures that I can go poof, you out of here if they fail their saving throw.
Oh, okay. No, all right. I think this is just badly worded. The way I think it is intended, and I can look it up further later. I think you get 2 per level or 2 per hit dice, because it's like that description is used kind of back and forth, in the core rule book is per hit dice or per level. Because when it comes to some monsters, like you'll have like a level 9 monster who only has 7 hit die. Yeah. But anyways, so it seems like you get to target 2 creatures per caster level. +1. So yeah, so you're level 4, so it seems like you would be able to target 8 creatures.
Okay, so 8 creatures I can go see ya if they fail at.
Yeah. What it seems like.
Sounds like it might be a bit of a trump card. So the question is, do I get a banish scroll or do I get a mass healing scroll?
That's a good question.
What do you guys think?
Well, it sounds like both are kind of trump cards. Go for the offensive one.
Vanish?
Doesn't-
Well, let's see. You can improve the spell's chance of success by presenting at least one object of substance the target hates, fears, or otherwise possesses. For each object of the substance, you gain a +1 bonus on caster level to check to overcome the target's spell resistance, if any. And saving throws DC increased by 2. Certain rare items may work twice as well as normal items for the purpose of the bonus, each providing a +2 bonus caster level. And it's saving throw is will negates.
Okay.
So Jeremy, let's just example our last major battles. Let's just say the goblins and the guy that was ripping us a new asshole and we almost died too. When we had those 2 guys there, if I used this, what would have happened?
All right. And what spell is that?
That was banishment.
That was banish. So in
So you had the
that
main evil
case,
guy and then the worm thing, or what was it? We were getting our asses handed.
that targets extraplanar creatures, right? It's extra plane, so nothing. It would have done nothing to them.
Okay, in that case,
But
probably
if you had used it on, I think, let's see, the ghost Charlize. I think she is tiny undead. Okay, if you used it on one of those sin spawn that you fought, like way far back,
Hmm.
it would work against them. It would send them to the
Okay.
back to their plane.
So in that case, what I'll go for is I think I'll go for that. Where was it? Level 6. I just saw it. Yeah, either give us all bull strength or where's the healing one? Why am I not seeing it?
I need to reduce some weight.
Probably do.
Yeah, I'm about 6 pounds over my encumbered.
We put our bags down when we fight.
Yeah, you put your bag down when you fight, so
I'm encumbered with my sword, shield, and armor.
and you're fucked. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. You're fucked.
I mean, if you
restriction.
make me do those other skills, yeah, I'm screwed. But it's not going to negatively impact me during
No,
combat.
It's not. But yeah, there's nothing you can do to lower
Ah,
your
here it is.
encumbrance.
Okay, Jeremy, I will take a scroll of cure moderate wounds mass.
Nice. All right, cure mod mass.
Cool.
Now,
Can
here's
we
the
like?
weird.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, here's the weird thing about what it says. So it says the target. It says one creature / level, no two which can be more than 30 feet apart. So that would mean I could use that up to 6 people.
One per level, so that's 4. You're level 4, so that's 4.
Oh, so it'd be at my level.
Yes, it'd be
Okay.
your level. I think. I think that's how scrolls work. Scrolls work at your level. Potions work at caster level,
Okay.
like at the level they were made at. I could be wrong. I don't think I am.
But still,
but,
that would be enough to cast it on all of us, as long as we were within a 30 or a 25-foot radius.
Of each
25
other.
foot
So
plus.
like that's like you could be each 25 feet away, like taking up a total of 125 feet, and cast on everybody.
Okay. And then this would cast it as a 2d8 plus 1 at caster level. So that'd be 2d8 plus 3?
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
2d8 plus 4. Damn. That's pretty good.
Okay. That would be our holy shit, everyone's dying. Get on your feet.
Yeah. That's and you can retrieve your scroll as a move action, as long as you don't like stick it in your backpack or anything. Like if you like keep it in your breast pocket or something like that, then you can always just grab it as a move action.
Yeah.
And read it as a standard.
Jeremy, I would like to look around to see if I might get some info on how to find that particular item, or something similar, if something similar exists.
Oh yeah, the fungus thing.
No, the dream lichen. Yeah, I bought it.
Oh.
I already paid.
Okay, muleback.
Okay, so how much is that going to cost me with the scroll?
10% of whatever its normal cost is.
Let's see, where was that chart I had?
Yeah. I trust your math.
That was at the this chart was from that D20 PFSRD site. And since it's cleric, at 6th level should be 1,650 gold. So it'd be 165 gold then.
Okay.
No, where did my
Treats.
Muleback cords must be pretty common around, man.
Yeah. They're not super valuable, so I'm gonna say roll a D100, and you have a 75% chance of it being in town. So anything lower than 25, you're not gonna get it today. But you got a 75% chance of it being in town.
I mean, I figured it's not a broken item. It just keeps me from being a.
No,
broken.
It's not broken. It's not broken. It just might.
You said less than 25, right?
I did technically say less than 25. I said 75% chance, which would mean 25% not chance. but I did technically say less than 25, so I'll give that to you.
Can you afford a $1,000 pair of Wheelback cords with 719 gold in your account?
I was gonna try and bargain and see what I could do. Because then I could start carrying tons of stuff for everybody in the party so they don't get encumbered.
Or can we just give you the the bag instead?
It's not the bag that's holding them down.
Oh yeah,
I
it's the
thought that
armor and
was-
shield now.
That's yeah. Like I'm literally encumbered if I'm in combat with just my combat stuff.
Raish is there with you. He's like, how much do you need?
Just remind me of every anime character that's like, let me get this crazy new gear, and it's like barely fitting him, and they're like, thunk, thunk, I got this.
That's exactly how Tatan felt. He's like, don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. This is still looking awesome. It's slow.
Let him see you cry.
That's the helmet's for. Tears of joy, man. Oh, my back's killing.
The inside of my helmet is rusting for some reason.
I don't know. I mean, I got this nice little herb here that if you help me out, I'll let you hold on to it in case you need it, or in case anybody needs it. Really,
Herb.
What is this?
it's a dream lichen.
Ah,
That's how the vendor said it. I don't know what it really does, but he said it was really cheap, and I could tell he wasn't lying, and so I bought it.
You trusted
he
him.
looks at it, and
Wait, who's
and
he offering this
says-
to?
Well, Race was the one who said, "How much is short?" What was that? Was that what
yeah.
Race was?
Raish is flush, man.
Yeah, that's why he's like looking like, "Here's what I got."
Ooh.
Then Tathon doesn't really care. He's like, "This will help me, which helps everyone. So I will do what I need to do."
the vendor, like he looks over at it, and he like his eyes get a little bit big, and he goes, I will take both your money and your medicine. Yes.
Oh no! It's
I will
one,
take both.
it's-
You take cords.
it's one or the other.
No.
I saw it first.
It's
my-
1,000 gold. You give item. You give me your 700. You
Really?
take.
The one time I roll a one.
Yeah, you give me item. You give me gold. You take cords. Cords help you. You like it. Mold no help. Mold no help. Mold help me.
You deal with
cords.
Race. Race, you be business. You have my money to work with. Do what you feel is right.
I would take the lichen and give you the money. I will buy the lichen from you, Tathon. How much you want for it?
I don't know.
How much is it worth?
How much you
2,000.
need?
It's worth 1,000.
2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, Ray sees how much this guy wants it and immediately wants it more.
I don't know, Race. Yeah, you give me 500 for the flour and call it even.
Done.
What's the merchant say to that? I'm saying this very loudly on purpose.
Merchant looks at Raish. Yeah, now that you have the herb in your hand, he says, "I give you 600."
I'm just gonna put my 1,000 on the table and like say we're good for the cords, right? And I take the other 200, put in my pocket. Because now
Yeah.
Raish is on his own little profit spree, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm good.
That's like he's fine. You paid your 1,000, and he's like, yes. He wants you to give you 600.
So what happened? I'm confused.
Now
Um,
you have the dream lichen, and he's trying to buy it from you.
Oh. Okay, so I gave you $500 then.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that out.
You gave him 500, and the he bought his thing and pocketed the extra $200 out of it, and now the merchant is immediately offering you $100 profit on the thing you just bought.
Raish pulls out an empty vial and begins putting it. Looks right at the merchant and stuffs this dream lichen into this empty vial and corks it, and stuffs it into his cheek pouch.
Merchant, he just goes, and he leans in close and he says, "Look, between you and me, you look like good businessman. You can sell that at the docks for pretty penny. Soldiers, sailors,
My friend,
they are dumb."
while I respect you as a merchant, I can tell you this: there is no force on heaven and earth that will get me to sell this now.
That everyone wants it so badly. Raish is like, if nobody wanted it, he'd be trying to sell it hardcore.
And you have to know with Raish by now that he only wants this because everyone wants this. Like, he doesn't know what it does. He doesn't know what it's worth, but he wants it.
He says, "When you go bed tonight, you crush up little, snort and nose, and then go sleep. Just small amount."
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Maybe I do.
now my light load is 200.
Jesus, nice. That's fucking insane.
I can
Jesus.
carry Raish and Dahor and not be encumbered in combat.
And
Okay, maybe not Dahor. Dahor might be naked.
I'm a bit fat.
okay, so that is your shoulder slot, by the way. So you can't
Yep.
wear a cape. Like,
Oh no.
yeah.
I'm not ever gonna wear a cape.
I don't know. Cloaks of
Teflon-
protection. would be-
Tithon read the fourth wall breaking superhero comics about how bad things happen with capes.
Okay.
Yes, I know the cloaks of resistances are really good, but not being encumbered is better.
Fair enough.
That's like 10 things that I can not fail harder.
Is it time to? Can we put the
Sorry.
buying and purchasing? Sorry, no, I'm trying to rub you, man. Put the buying and purchasing behind, and can we
Yes.
press? I want to press.
Yeah.
I want to go see what's next.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, you guys, as you're pressing on, you hear a somewhat familiar, or growing to be familiar noise, coming from there we go. Coming from southwest of the market. Yeah, a group of, tourists running in a panic. Oh, it's all over me, and someone's gotten my hair. It's gotten my hair.
That fucking thing is throwing up on
hell?
people again, dude. We gotta go check this out.
What thing throwing up on people?
Are we actually gonna kill it this time?
We have to go try. Okay, so you don't know, but this little monster, he threw up all over you, bro.
Oh. Well, that sounds rude as fuck.
Yeah, we have to
Let's
kill
do
it.
You mean this thing wasn't around when you were around?
Probably not. I don't know.
What's his name, Jeremy? What's the thing's name? Or is
Mr. Wretch.
Mr. Reg?
It's rich.
Where
Fucking
are
nasty
we?
ass little monster.
We're in like the marketplace, right?
There he is. Ah,
Yeah, you're in the marketplace. And he is down here at his normal hangout around about the school building.
yeah. Last time you guys encountered him, I wasn't even there, so Raish is pretty psyched to go see this thing.
Yeah,
So-
and what was it? It was Tithon that got thrown up on last time, wasn't it?
It was so
Tell-
funny. Oh my god, he smelled for like a week.
Is telling.
Oh, Talim, sorry.
That's why
Yeah,
Don has no idea what's going on.
Yeah. Dahor
seen
will fill
it
him in,
for a long
basically.
time.
The thing's been
I just
throwing up
realized
on
that.
people for years. And then it runs away like a little chicken shit.
It would be.
It got your brother bad last time, and
running through
don't
town.
ask him about it.
I honestly would laugh seeing Talim chasing this thing to town and Tithon going, "Oh, that's what you're talking about. You sons of bitch! You come back! You puke, motherfucker!"
That would be so funny.
Still whore. Thought I just dropped a whore on the screen. Why is he not on the screen?
I'm down there. I'm right here.
Oh.
Oops, no, I'm hidden. There we go. By number 10.
I never. Okay, yeah, it's not showing up on my screen. I guess
Why
I gotta
do I
reload.
have 16 health?
I don't know. You should all be at or around full health. So,
Okay, well, if you guys are gonna head over there, Raish is in tow.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
shows my max health is only 27.
Casey,
It should be
are you
39.
still in the call? You've just been real quiet.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry about that.
No. All right, let's go kill that fucker.
Yeah, sure.
Where was he?
Puking on people seems
Southwest.
rude as hell.
He is down by the schoolhouse. Or at least that's where the commotion is coming from.
Let's do it.
So I guess we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, down by number 12. Yeah, let's well, I mean, you guys can get there first. Get your, as you run up and you get close, you see this this fairy, this fey type creature flying around about 5 feet above the rooftops. So probably about 15, 20 feet above your heads. And he is vomiting on tourists and just laughing.
I open fire.
So I started opening fire, right?
Where's for whatever reason I can't seem to draw stop and it stays. There it is. He stayed that time.
Oh no.
What is my range on Mind Arsenal again? Oh, 30. Okay.
Yeah, all for damn sure I would have had
Wait, no, it's
yelled
30.
at stop first thing. Go sick him.
So he is 20 feet up at the moment. Let's start with Raish. I'm going to start backwards from initiative last time. What you got?
10.
10.
Natural 6.
Jeez. Tathan.
Oh, you won't be rolling this. Okay.
Yeah.
13.
13. That's not very good. Dahor.
Hang on,
Yeah.
I'm trying to roll right now. This stupid thing's closing out. Try that again. All right, where is it?
10.
Okay,
All right.
not so good again. It's gonna end up like
And-
last time. He's gonna run like a little shit, and we can't catch him.
Xavier. All right. So you all rolled terribly. But luckily Wretch seems to be a little bit distracted. So Xavier, it is your turn.
Okay, hang on. Sorry.
I'm missing somebody.
Oh, we've got 2 stops. I get
Oh,
rid of this one.
that's my bad. I'll delete. Okay,
Oh, okay, never mind. I can't control that stop.
delete.
Okay, I'll put stop back down.
Yeah, that'll work. For some reason, stop always seems to break if I put him on the screen. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm sorry, Xavier. Casey, what were you saying?
Is there any role I can do, or I guess you could just tell me what happens? Xavier is going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I should be able to hit him where I'm at. Hang on. 20 foot.
Oh, got the map scale. Oh, God.
Yeah, remember he's like 20 feet in the air right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also looking at the map scale where it's like he's 30 feet away instead of 10.
Well, Jeremy, I forgot to ask.
Okay.
We need to
So-
level up stop, don't we? I forgot about that.
Yeah, we probably should. I'll check his stats real quick while Casey's telling me his turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast Daze. I need a will save.
A will save. Dahor, roll a D8 for stops. Help when you get a second. Will save. 21. It's a
Okay.
pretty good will save.
Yeah,
Got
you
a three.
passed.
Yeah, Faye have a hearty will. 3.
Oh.
Got a 3 for what I rolled.
I rolled a 6.
I'll take
So
the
he gets 6 hit points. All right. That brings his total up to 35, AC of 20. And you get to drop 1 more skill point in him on anything you want. All right. So yes, your spell hits him, but he shakes it off and he laughs at you and he pukes on another child. You choose to move or any knowledge checks or anything?
You asking Casey?
No,
Yeah,
I'm good.
that's Casey.
Actually, if you could do a knowledge, that'd be good because if I don't know, find out if it's like what kind of creature it is. If you could for me, please, because I don't think I can
Jeremy.
roll on.
Jimmy, what knowledge?
Knowledge.
Would we not
Planes.
know this from the last time we fought him and talked about him?
Tathon does not know.
No, but we could tell you. You don't have to
Yeah,
roll on
you
it.
can tell him. You can say he is a Fae. He is even level 10 knowledge planes. You can say he is a Fae. He is fairy type creature. In that family.
So he's an outsider.
He does not list as an outsider. Chaotic
about-
neutral, tiny Fae.
Okay. So he's not abyssal or outsider.
Mm-mm. He is a Grimple gremlin. Like, I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Well, thank you for trying. Well, thank you for giving the moment to tell Tathon that he's a fucking gremlin. Okay, I thought it was just a really ugly goblin. My bad.
It does not matter what he is. Just try to kill it.
Tathon, it's your turn.
So on that note, I'm gonna smite him and then I'm gonna sword him.
Perfect.
Smite him and sword him. So roll both of them. Or
The
if
smite
you
is
don't have to
part
roll
of
the smite,
my.
but
Yeah, I don't have to roll that part. I just
Roll.
needed to know if he was an outsider or abyssal because then my monster hunter and the bonus damage from smite would trigger.
No, he's neither of those
So
things.
don't be abyssal against me.
Okay. I will
Yeah.
change the types of all those creatures in the book.
Ah!
Holy shit.
Damn,
Yes,
dude.
I mean, the natural 1 on damage is sad,
Sad.
but 30 is definitely a fucking hit. He's flat-footed at the moment, like because he's distracted.
I thought I
So-
should do damage than that. No, that
it-
should be 1d8 plus 6.
Yeah, you've got +6, but you rolled a 1.
Oh. Fuck
Yeah.
me. All right.
Uh,
Well, I can only move 20 feet, so I will do that. And I will get closer-ish.
Dahor, you are how far away are you? You are 45 feet away from this guy, and he is 20 feet up. So I'd say you're what? That's about 50 feet with the pyramid triangle thing.
Yeah,
Not
so
the pyramid, the other triangle thing.
He's a bit far. If I remember correctly, I don't even have a crossbow, do I?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I don't
According
think so.
to the inventory sheet I have, all you have is a meteor hammer.
Okay, yeah.
Correct. All you have is a meteor hammer.
All right, that's something I need to buy while in town.
Yeah.
Um,
Would I be able to cast a spell at him, or I don't know what you prepared for the day, but you.
I didn't think to go through my other spells to rechange the other ones.
I will be a gracious GM tonight and let you pick whichever favorite spell you want to cast for this first round of combat. Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up a quick thing because it was probably going to be. I started making a list of level 2 spells because of wanting to mess with it. Where did it go? Sorry, it's a long list. Where the hell to go? Oh no, I can't touch him. Never mind. That one doesn't work. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Is it this one? Oh, but I don't have a bow, so that one doesn't work. Well, maybe it does. Here's the weird one I was going to ask you about this. It was called Deadeye's Arrow. It's an attack. It says you may throw an arrow up to medium range or fire it from a bow at full range.
Yeah, I'd say that's medium range. If you like move up to Tathon or Xavier, you can probably grab an arrow out of their their pouch.
Oh, it just says I created arrow out of crackling electricity. that
Oh,
you
dude,
may
that's
use
fucking
for.
awesome.
Yeah, so you create an arrow made of crackling electricity, which you may use for one of two effects: attack, where you may throw it at medium range, or fire it from a bow for maximum range. Either use it as a ranged touch attack. The arrow deals electricity damage equal to 1d6 plus 1 point per level.
1d6 plus 1 point per level. Okay, so it'd be a 1d6 plus 4.
Okay, so
That's
I will
crazy.
use that against him.
That
And
sounds
like
good.
you said, move up near him, right? You
Uh,
said right
so that
by
is a-
the thon.
Yeah, that is a ranged touch attack. So roll me just a flat ranged attack.
Okay, hang on.
There should be a button there for it.
I just want to pull up the right one. Oh no, the stops. Hang on. Dehor. Okay, what was it again? Range touch?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why am I not seeing it? I see range. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click it.
Okay.
Just ranged.
13. Son of
13 against his touch. Actually, got to check that because 13's kind of a tweener. Even for touch. Yeah, I'll say since he's flat-footed, it's a hit.
a... Nice. All right.
It's a hit. His
So
touch
that'd
is
be...
pretty high, but he's still flat-footed.
Okay, so it was a 1d6 plus 4, you said?
Yes, 1d6 plus 4.
9.
Nice.
It
So
did more damage than
9
me.
points of damage. Does he have? So 9 points of damage. You look at that and you think, most of that went through. So yeah, you guys seem to be chipping him away pretty damn quickly. You see,
He took all the damage from my smite, right?
What kind of weapon do you have?
I mean, smite makes all the damage go through itself.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Like it bypasses all DR.
If that guy's evil, it bypasses DR.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't tell if all the damage went through.
Oh, okay. I'm just putting that out there. You
Yeah.
don't have to tell me.
Just yeah. But yeah, we go on to Raish. Raish, your turn.
How high up is he?
20 feet.
Okay, I need to get underneath him so I can be within my first range increment.
Okay.
Fuck.
So
So, do I occupy his space to be under him? Is that what you want me to do?
no, you can be in this space
Okay,
here.
go there. So within my first range increment, I'm gonna get down here, put my hand in the air, and my wrist sheath. I'm just gonna when that pistol flies up out of it, and I pull the trigger. And as soon as I find the trigger, it's a 31 natural 20 there.
Wow.
With a 28 to confirm.
28
Get the card.
to
Get the
confirm.
card.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a confirmed crit. Take the card. It's very important that you take the card. Please take the card.
I'm gonna take the card. Let me see. Where is it? I have to open it. I wasn't expecting this. All right, let me go roll a 1d50.
You're literally shooting him in the undercarriage. There's got to be a card for this.
Yeah, that's a 28. All right. Let's see, that's 9,
You got
18.
the same as your crit confirm. That's funny.
28. Okay, card number 28 is right here. This is a ranged attack. Oh wait, I got blood. It's piercing, so it'd be, I guess, piercing. Double damage, and target takes a -2 penalty to AC for 1d4 rounds.
Go ahead and roll me damage a third time.
I was actually pretty happy with the damage I got up there.
Yeah, I mean I'm saying like roll me one more. So
All right.
You get to add that. Did it
Ooh.
roll?
Yeah, 4. That's my masterwork weapon for you.
Okay. So yeah, Raish, like, you guys are throwing your spells and slinging swords, and Raish just he sees this guy and he's been fucking around in this town for a while, and you just step up, raise your gun, and bam! And he falls flat to the ground like a dead fucking pigeon.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
I don't see what the big deal was with all of this.
Get choked. It's
Hey.
a race smite. It's get smoked, but choked.
Hey, Tathan, we need to drag this to your brother and show him.
He does seem to be breathing.
Is there anything
still.
left?
Yeah. He seems to be breathing.
Oh, he's
Like-
breathing.
He's just bleeding out.
Oh,
Do you all want to
You
maybe
little-
we smack up the corpse a little?
Wait. He's not dead yet. So do we want to give your brother the honor of killing it?
what? What did it do to my brother?
It wrenched on your brother so hard he rage quit, went home and showered, and still reeked for a week. We
Oh,
were
the week
laughing so
show.
hard, but
You
yeah.
have to show him.
You
I
threw up
wanna
on him so
see
hard that he
this.
dropped out of adventuring forever.
Ironically. But yeah, then we have to show him just to see the look on his face.
Now
I'm
can
up.
we bind this thing up real good? And tie its mouth shut?
Absolutely, it is helpless. So, like you can bind it as tightly as you want to. It cannot fight back. Jesus, that was quick.
That
Kinda
was
looks
way
like
better
a
than last time.
ghost.
He starts battle with 30 hit points. Is neutral in alignment, so he didn't take full damage from the smite. And he has DR2 cold iron. So, like, y'all dealt something. What was that? Like 38 points of damage to him.
Yeah, I
And
got 9 off, then Raish like wrecked him. Your
Yeah.
smite did how much? 7. Jesus. So between the two of us, we almost got him. And then Raish was just like, "Fuck this thing."
That was insane. Like he's floppy in your arms.
Wow.
And he ran from us last time, and made us look like little bitches.
Yeah.
That's satisfying.
I think the difference, because y'all had trouble with him, and y'all had trouble with the other Fey creature that y'all fought early in the campaign. I think with Fey, it's largely initiative. He rolled an 8.
All
We
right,
got
let's
lucky
drag
then.
him. Let's drag him
Yeah.
to Talim. We need to go see Talim and Cordova over there anyway. Cordova's still around. I don't think he left though, so we gotta figure this out.
Cordova left. He had
We know where to go. We have that note with the Peacock Manor or whatever it says on there. I can't open it again for some reason, but we should know where to go.
So, yeah, you go up and you walk into the museum, and you see, Talim, like just sitting in the middle of a pile of like just journal looking books, like not even hardback books. The chair that it seems like he was probably sitting in at some point in the last 48 hours is just filled with another mountain of already leafed through, dog-eared journals. And you walk in and he goes, "Hey, oh yeah, no wait, that's not his name. What's his voice? What's his voice?
What? What's he
Yeah.
want?
Yes, you. It's nice to see you, man. This is some fascinating work. It seems that our benefactor has been chronicling his life for," and he turns back to the pile, and you see at least like 140 books. Quite some time. There's a lot to read. I don't even sleep, and I've not even made it a 10th of the way through. It's very, very irritating. And he looks back at you. He's like, "You guys popping up in my shop and knocking things over randomly and then just leaving. Like, what did you even deliver?" He looks at the horror. It's like you ran in like you were holding some invisible baby, and you just threw it in the corner and ran away.
Oh, you mean the box?
Oh, there's a box there? And like he looks at me, he's like, I got back to the books.
Wait. We'll get to that in a minute. I got something better for you right now. Look at, we finally got you. And then I'll like point to his brother, like, hey. Show him.
He looks over.
To be fair, Raish definitely caught it.
It's nothing. Don't. It's teamwork.
I didn't know who
Teamwork
was
makes
carrying
a
it.
dream work. It's okay.
Okay, you're being way too obvious with your modesty, Raish.
Yeah. He looks at it. He's like, "It's nice to see that foul creature brought low."
Oh, it's still alive. You want to kill it?
And he says, "I actually have a better plan. and he walks over to a different corner of the shop, and like moves a shelf out of the way, and he's like, I've been cleaning, and I found this, and he pulls out about a 5 foot tall 3x3 cage, and he says, put it in here.
It's not gonna puke all over you, is it?
He says, I have been wanting to practice my animal behavior modification skills for some time. He will be a nice test subject.
Where
Holy
you won't.
shit. How long have you had Talim locked in this office?
Oh, he's not left since y'all left.
Yeah.
Since he took over this office, he's not returned to the school.
But it's only been like 4 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe 5?
He's still
What the
wearing
fuck
the
did
same
you
robes.
read? What's wrong with you? You're.
He says,
I think Cordova infected him.
I think it's because of all the kids he had to teach.
That too. Now you know why I'm with you guys right now.
He says, well, it seems that, again, our benefactor has been writing for some time, and every page I turn, it seems to be something of import. He writes a lot about this woman, Ren. He says something about needing to find her for some time, and then somewhere about halfway through, he stops mentioning her altogether. It's curious. And then he goes back to, he says, and in this book is all written in ancient Aslant. I don't even speak ancient Aslant. How the fuck does he speak ancient Aslant? And he throws the book down. I can't figure out half of what this madman is saying.
You're just mad. You're just calling him a madman because you're mad that he knows something you don't, brother. Apparently a lot of some things you don't.
He looks and he says, there's nothing that I can't learn. You should know that.
But you gotta find the right teacher.
Is there like a chalkboard with some erasers around?
Yeah.
Cool. I go and I grab the erasers and I clap them in front of his face and tell him to calm down. And then I throw one at him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I step out of the way.
Let's see. He sees as the I'm gonna roll a reflex for him. Yeah, as the eraser comes flying, like he reaches in his own pocket and spins back and deflects the eraser with a partially broken piece of chalk. And then he chokes on all the chalk dust that you've left in the air.
Always quick with the good reactions, but you never realize what you're about to get yourself into, Joey.
He just
Oh God. Oh, I'm suffering too. I'm gonna go over here.
yeah, and he just he stops for a second and he looks at X. Yeah. I need some water. And he just walks past you. He walks away from the books for a minute and goes over and make himself some water. He's like, all right, so what brings you boys in? Do you need anything? Have you learned any new information? Anything that might help us move this situation along?
I think we found the gauntlets, not the sword.
Mhm.
You see the box, but we also have the other box. That's about as far as
Basically,
I've been
so
caught
we
up.
give him the note that we found
Yeah, we got this note and
talk about going to
we
Peacock Manor.
we abused the dwarf and we got a note and we don't know what to do.
Well, is it Peacock Manor is the Order of the Resplendence building up the road. So I'm assuming Corstella Rosterita? The headmaster? The
That's the
mistress?
name. That's the one.
Yes.
Ah, yes. This makes sense. She was involved in is rumored to have been involved in the Horned Frog or the Horned Fang slayings. Can't even get those bastards' name right myself. I've been doing this for months. uh, but yeah, he says, and speaking of the fangs, so I believe Cordova, he did tell us about how their emblem is similar to the Thessalonian rune of wrath, right?
Yes.
Well, he thinks there may be more than that. He puts here that he has spoken to Janna, Miss Gildersleeves, multiple times, and that she's very quick to be angry, dismissive, and he leaves without much explanation. He thinks she might know more than she's letting on. If you boys get a chance, please do have a talk with her. She's been staying in the inn for some weeks now. You might be able to find her there whenever you stop by for dinner.
Okay. Where's the Peacock Manor? Is it in this town? It's not in this town, right?
Oh no, it's here. It's in town. It is up building number 2.
Well, Dolan said that she was trying to get the power of the Runelords. We just go there. Let's just go there and we just take care of this now.
All right.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
So that's not
no
a bad
idea.
idea. It would be it would be a good idea to stop and at least have a conversation with Corstella. She's a reasonable woman of grace and intelligence. Surely she will be she'll be forthcoming and be willing to have a conversation.
Okay, we'll do that first.
One for new blade the sword. Cool. All right,
I want to
This is,
stuff the while you guys are talking. I want to take that, pull X aside, and take that invisible box and stuff it down into his bag.
Of holding.
Big.
Yeah.
Too big.
It's too big for the bag of
Oh.
holding.
Yeah. Well, the thing about a bag of holding is you have to be able to fit it inside of the opening of the bag. And so the way we've described the box as, as a footlocker, like it's not going to fit in the bag of holding. It can be something y'all keep in town or whatever, or try to carry along with you, but it won't fit in a bag of holding.
Okay, well, I'm in the background struggling to shove this invisible box into a bag.
The horse is gonna look at him and be like, "What the hell is he trying to do?" Not realizing he's got the box. Like, Raish, what are
like
you
holding a
doing?
bag.
Well,
in
I
the
don't.
air.
I
I
just
see him
you,
just struggling.
He's over there like, you can put living creatures in these bags. I've heard of it before, but this damn box will not fit.
Yes, hold on. I gotta make a decision on how I want to rule this from now on. And 3. Because the putting people and things like that in the bag of holding, that is a lot of fun. So if I want to allow y'all to have fun with the bag of holding, I do have to allow y'all to get this box in there. So yeah,
We just
I'll
want to
allow
be able to
it.
bring the box with us. You
Yeah.
can't carry it any other way.
And it allows the box to be useful. So if I want y'all to have fun with the bag of holding, I need to allow y'all to do this now. So yeah, you can fit it in the box.
Which
You
would
fit it
allow us to put Raish in the box, in the bag.
in the bag
Oh,
of holding.
I got one better. So think about it. If we go to a place where we need to like sneak in after hours or something like that, we can put Raish in the box, in the bag, go meet the guy, say, "Hi, sorry for bothering you." Oh, sneeze, dump the bag of holding. They hear a large thud, but they don't see anything. Sorry, I didn't mean to knock that over. We'll be leaving now. And then later at night, Raish bounces out of the box, ready to go and unlock the door for us.
I would love that. There's so many checks that y'all can fail along the way of that happening that it's going to be so much fun.
No,
Raish
we don't want to
becomes
store
our hidden
Raish
jack of
in the
box.
box, in the bag. We basically want to carry the box while it's invisible with Raish in it, which I can now definitely do with no problem, by the way.
Mhm. Oh yeah. We could strap the box to your back and you could walk
And hide
normal
all
like
your
no.
stuff on my back, and it would
Yes.
not look any different for me.
Has anybody considered that maybe I don't want to be in the box?
Can we
You
do
want to
that?
help us out, right?
I feel like as
we
they're
stop
having this
thing
conversation,
by
you're back
that?
there saying, yeah, as they're having their conversation, you're back there saying, I don't, but I don't want the big guys.
Well, what if I put the box on my back, and then you could basically like pop open the back of the door on my back with the box and be like, pew pew pew, and then close the door.
You know what? I don't even want the box anymore.
Wait, guys. Why don't we have the box on his back since it's invisible, and then we throw the bag with the valuables in the box so no one even knows we have the bag or the box? Crickets? Alright.
It's so complicated.
What if
You're
we
overdoing
put the box in the bag, but then put the bag in the
That's-
grocery
But that's
bag?
X.
I'm
Put the
sounding
grocery
like
bag
Dr. Seuss now.
That's X's bag, and Raish has got his cheek pouch where he hides all his stuff, and then we had this box where me and like the horde can hide our big derpy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying we need to speak to Gildersleeves at the tavern. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, just if you get time. You do need to speak with Costella as well. His voice is all over the place as I get tired. It's like you do need to speak with Costella as well. So just, I believe at this moment it seems Costella may be more influential, but I do believe that the Cordova may have been onto something with this rune.
Okay.
What? I don't know.
Well, we will go find her. At least I will. I don't know what everybody else is going to do.
All right. So y'all are gonna go look for Jana Gildersleeves or Corstella, Restrada.
He wants us to go to Gildersleeves first. And this is a man who's been studying Cordova's research, so maybe she would know something about Corstella before we get over there.
Well, he doesn't necessarily mean first. He just means in general go see her. But yeah, first is not bad. You know.
This Costello woman is trying to literally take the power of the Runelords, so maybe we need to go see Gildersleeves first, get to figure out what's going on here.
Mhm. Okay.
If everybody else is down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
I'm with it.
All right. Did I ever give us a tavern setting? I did, right here. I just need to get my appropriate tokens. Sorry. You would have thought that I would have prepped this board today, but yeah, I've been busy. Ah, there she is. Copy. All right. Blah, 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 blah. So if you guys are heading to the tavern, all right. That doesn't look right. That's not the tavern.
That's the orphanage.
That is the orphanage.
Mm.
That load a tavern in here? I didn't know. I didn't load a tavern in here. Huh. All right. So we will do this theater of the mind for now.
How is Orphan Joe and Lance Starman doing, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Orphan
saying
Joe
it's
and
Gonna
Lance
turn
Starman.
into a tavern.
You definitely should turn the orphanage into a tavern.
Hey, it
Make all
makes
the
me more
orphans
money.
But yeah, we'll just go back to Roderick's Cove. Bloop. And I will drop Corstella right in the middle of where you guys were. Are you Punk? Yeah. I mean not Corstella, that's Jana. So yeah, y'all get to the tavern. And it's still early in the afternoon. Yeah, still early in the afternoon. So you do actually find Corstella, you know, she's sitting at a table. Why do I keep saying Corstella? Jana Gildersleeves. You find her sitting at a table, you know, over in one corner. She's got one of those big round corner tables. And you know, every now and then one of her associates will come up and say something to her, exchange a, you know, maybe give her a bag, take a bag away from her, and then go on. And she's just over there furiously writing.
Hey, are you Gildersleeves?
Yes, I am Gildersleeves.
Why is
Name is
everybody
John.
in this town Russian?
Because I like it. I don't know. It's fun. They are Varisian. I'm
It's
pretty
the
sure
world
I
of the-
established that as Varisian a long time ago.
The Russian.
Yeah.
For Russian.
But yeah, she says, yes, may I help you?
Yes, my friend Teton here would like to buy you a drink and ask you some questions.
She looks at Tathan and she curls, one side of her mouth. She says, I could go for a tall drink.
What?
He's quite the tall drink.
What am I drinking?
She
a
signals
minute.
to the barman and she says something. Rostash, this and he brings over like two very tall glasses of a dark, thick liquid. Like you swirl it in your glass, and it kind of moves a little bit like just straight Coke syrup, but it smells like pure grain alcohol. She's drink. It is nice.
It's time to break out the diplomacy skill, man.
Oh boy.
I'll give him can I cast the was it enhanced diplomacy on him before he walks up? I like tap him on the shoulder. Good luck.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What am I here with? What am I doing? What do I want from this lady again?
See what she knows about Costello.
Oh yeah, sure.
Is your
Okay. Fantastic. Oh.
is-
Yeah.
or Stella
I think-
Rostrata.
I'll drink it.
Yeah.
So I guess I need a fortitude save, huh?
No, you just like normally you can I think you can drink like 2 times your con in alcoholic beverages, which I think for you would be like 26. Okay. But this takes 5 of those. Like this is like 5 fucking beers all at once.
Okay.
So, like you don't have to take a fortitude save, but you knock it back and are immediately like strongly buzzed.
Hello. So yeah.
She says, yes, this is why we all sound Russian. It does the vocal cords very good, yes.
Is this what you want me to speak like when I drink the thing?
Nice.
Sorry, that was quite rude. I'm going to talk like myself now. I'm sorry. Wow, that burns.
You look at Rachel.
lot.
On top of that, he gets a 15.
But it is funny. I was trying to do the voice, and then I failed my diplomacy because of it.
No, all right.
No, really.
The cool thing about being the she's got a thing. Here we go. Show to players, show to everyone. So yeah, the cool thing about being the GM is I get to give myself bonuses for fun things that make me laugh. So I'm gonna do that.
She's not bad looking, so
yeah,
John's really gonna lay it on now. So 25.
Yeah, she looks at you and and she chuckles and she says, yes, strong syrup is good for vocal cords. Makes for sexy sounding men. I don't know why she's getting more
We're
manly.
certainly
before she
working
calls
on me, miss. Oh, you could talk like that all day. I'm a listen.
boys with you. Are you wishing to join the Horned Fangs? Are you tired of the way this town is run and poor wages and long hours? Do you wish to
What?
unionize with the rest of us?
It's been that way for decades, hun.
Yes, but just because that is how it is does not mean that is how it must be. Yes?
No, doesn't mean I've been working for it all since then either. I've currently found that doing things my own way with Well, we're actually more like doing things their way. Seems to work out pretty well. But I have heard some good things about you, Hornfangs, knowing some things that I need to know.
She holds up her hand to the barkeeper, and waves him over with a couple of fingers, and she says,
Round two.
"Things." And he comes over and sets down 2 more glasses.
Oh, we need to know these kind of things first, huh?
She says, "I talk better when when my thoughts are lubricated."
Clearly, I don't, but it's worth a shot. Chug. Gulp. But you're gonna have to give me at least a minute after I finish swallowing this before I talk. Clearly, bad things instantly come out of my mouth. Okay, so I take the shot.
So
Now the fortitude.
she downs it. No fortitude yet.
Okay,
You're still good for a moment. But
clearly not.
your head's starting to swim. You're getting to the point where you're just starting to slur your S's. Like, look, I hear that you know lots of things. Damn it, lots of things.
I thought I dealt with this list when I was with the Knights of Abaddon and with the Olgas, but this is ridiculous. This is making my lip numb and I cannot talk properly. But I do think you are a pretty lady who knows things.
And she says, yes. I know many things. Jana can solve many problems.
See, this is why I should wait a minute or two to talk, because that made my lip numb instantly. Ooh. Surprised I'm not drooling for more than just the liquor.
She chuckles. She says, what do you wish to know?
I know it sounds odd, but I need to ask you about another woman.
She says, oh,
I'm not the one interested in her.
Paladin, my
But I'm
beautiful
asking
knight
for a
in
friend.
shining armor, you have wounded my heart.
I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. I'm here for you.
Oh my god, dude! I almost just fucking like split a goddamn fucking gut. I was reading her abilities, and like she has. I'm not gonna say what the full ability is because I don't want to give it away. But it's something touch, and I'm not wearing my glasses, so I really thought it just said "come touch."
That's the greatest ability in this game.
I thought it was down. Well, he
Please
found
use
his
it.
weakness. Come touch.
Please
The
use
most
it on
dangerous
Tathan.
spell in the game.
But yeah,
You have
she's
to act it out.
asking another woman.
I'm done.
You wound my heart, my young paladin.
You can tell? Oh, was that obvious? Oh.
She
But
leans.
no,
she says,
really, I came to ask for a friend, but I'm staying for you.
She says, "Who is this woman? What information can I give you?"
Grace, what was her name? She's clearly not as important to me as this one.
I think it was.
What was your name again?
Corstella. Oh, her name is Jana. The woman's name is Corstella.
Costello. It's Abbott Costello.
Yeah, Jana. Her name's like Costello, Crackly Ho, something.
Yeah, she rolls her eyes. By the way, Jana might not quite look so by her picture, but Jana is, her early 20s. She's fairly young. Yeah, you see her. She slumps back in her chair and rolls her eyes. And that woman up at the beach thinks she knows more than me about how this town works, how economy works. Has snooty things to say about the way that I dress and the way that my men cavort about.
Well, that's rude.
And she leans up and she says, I have it on good authority that she may be the one who took down my men in the square. I do not know for sure because nobody survived, but I think it may have been her.
Well, that's certainly rude.
Yeah, was she the one that had the sword? You're talking about the square at the beginning of the game when we were there?
You weren't there. The one that you got told about, the fight that happened before the game started.
Okay,
With the fog.
and Costello was the one that you saw with the sword?
You think from what you've been told, Corstella, or the leader woman, as the kid said, had a broken sword, a beautiful hilted blade.
Okay, and from what we've gathered with these gloves, like the sword is useless without the gloves. Then
Well, apparently they can use it.
Any of y'all, God, I guess all of y'all just roll whatever knowledge check you think can be associated with it. I'll roll one for
I'm done.
just whatever you feel like.
Local is potent as fuck, dude.
I have one knowledge check, and I'm going to use it.
Oh, nat 20 did.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Three
Xavier,
boys and a rat folk.
Xavier, Dahor, and Raish all you would remember. Yeah, it is bedtime. You would remember that Cordova told y'all, this the gauntlets will keep you from being possessed or taken control of by certain intelligent things. It'll allow you to control the weapon rather than the weapon controlling you.
Right, and the weapon, that sword, was supposed to be in there with the gloves.
Yes.
So there's something else at play here. So if Costella has the sword and not the gloves, then she might be under the power of something else, is what I'm getting at.
So we must reclaim the sword to save her sanity.
Yeah. But Jana, she says, you should not worry about Corstella, though. Corstella will fade in time. What will rise is the Horned Fangs.
Well,
we will run Varesia. We will run this town. Our allies are strong, and we know how to properly run a government that benefits the people.
But we're really not worried about Corstella, because if she's as bad as bitch as people are saying she are, and she did actually commit murder in the middle of town, well, that's when we have to do our duty.
She smiles. Yes, your duty. Be brave, young paladin, and do what your lord must command of you. If he commands that you must take the life of this evil woman, then that is what you must do.
When that happens, if that's what needs to be done, we will cross that bridge when we come to it. And of course, now is the time when I roll low on my sense motive. God damn it!
You can't. We'll wait for Dahor.
Poor Casey. He's like,
hang on,
that,
stupid things acting.
why is that woman talking so nice to Tathon? He's a dick.
Here we go. I only got a 13.
I got to roll a sense motive on Sansa, because he's got obviously the best computer of anyone here, and it's constantly acting up.
It's more I close the window and then roll 20 won't let me pull it back up.
So the trick here is when you have your character sheet open, double click the area next to your name, and it'll make it turn invisible and turn it into a little box you can move around your screen. So you never have to close it. I
bring it up as a pop-up window and I put it on my other screen, and then I can't read it on the other screen, so I go to drag it over and I end up closing it by accident.
See, I like doing the pop-up screens too, but I turn off pop-up screens and do it with the normal inlays, so I can have 3 different character sheets open technically, but have them all minimized on my screen and just pull it open when I need it.
What I'm hearing is user error. Anyway,
yeah, I'm just not paying attention.
Anyways, so Dahor and Xavier, y'all think she's on the level. Like she seems trustworthy to y'all. Raish and Tathan, like something seems off about what she's saying. You can't quite put your finger on it. But the one thing you do know is that, I mean, y'all been in this town for a while. Yeah, I mean, even Tathan, you've been gone for 5 years, but you lived in the town before, and Corstella's been here for a decade or so. She's not an evil woman. Like, no, like she's not bad. Like she's eccentric. Like the way I tried to portray her her group so far, and the way I'll try to portray it, as y'all see them in the future, is like Scientologists. Like she's like Tom Cruise. She's a little crazy, and she's got some weird views, but she's not a bad person. Everybody
She's
really
like-
tends to like.
She's like what's going to happen to my brother if he keeps reading too many books.
But yeah, everybody really seems to like her. She the quickness with which she caved with, yes, just kill this evil woman. Something's a little fishy about her.
I think you need to have another drink, lady.
She leans in and you can smell it on her breath. She's like, I've been drinking all day.
And what's stopping you now?
Do what?
I said, and what does that have to do with what I just said? I think you need another drink.
She
Missy?
says, yeah. She says, yes. Let's one more. She raises her hand, gets another drink.
A double.
Two.
Gotcha.
Yes.
No. One more double for each of us.
Yeah. So yeah, he brings out another double, and this one I'm gonna need the fort save from you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bottle cap it.
Okay.
I'm not taking a fucking chance on this shit.
Hey, where's
So
her
21.
21? Where's her stupid things? There we go. She doesn't seem to hold that one down quite as well as you, but she's still good. Yeah.
Okay.
She says, go ahead. You go first.
Go first. What?
Whatever you're about to say. You sound like you're about to say something.
Oh, I was trying to figure out where my bottle caps were so I could take one off.
They're right here, but I didn't add them from last week. Didn't you have 2 from last week?
I think so.
Well, he got one and used it immediately, right?
No, and then I got one for being.
You got one for after.
Oh God, no! The rocks. No, I can't do it right now.
In that case, it'll put you back to 0.
Okay, I was making sure. I was like, but I thought I had one. That's what I was wondering. Okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, she
Come on, what's with all the hostility? If everybody in this town is a person, we can all work together. What's got her so under your skirt? Like, how does she get under your skirt? And I've been clearly not doing so well.
yeah, just here, let me roll charisma. Your charisma's pretty high, so I'm gonna go with your. Yeah, gotta go over next year. We're gonna wrap here in about just a couple minutes. Yeah, she looks at you and she says, she is in my way. Let us just say that. There are people who need her gone.
I mean, yeah, we can look at it, find out what's wrong, go up there, and then we'll probably have to pick this up later because.
Yeah. So it's hard to end in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
But
And I am not going the Bellman way with this. I'm not taking the drunk lady home.
no, I would prefer that actually. I appreciate not having this subtle rapey vibes, even though she is coming on to you. Yeah. That is her personality.
Okay. See you next week.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna see you next week. We'll pick this up because It is hard to end in the middle of a conversation, but this will give you a chance to think more about what you want to say to or how you want this interaction to go forward.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, man.
All right. Bye.